How do you go from such a quiet offseason to an absolutely just jam-packed season? The New York Mets went Bo Bichette. They said, no, we're not done there. They said, Luis Robert Jr., we got to trade for him. And then they said, we're not done there. We have to go look for a starting pitcher, an ace, because, you know, the pitching rotation's a little iffy. They signed a starting pitcher that's absolutely fantastic. Let's talk about it. Hold on, before we continue on to the video, you do me a huge favor. Subscribe, follow, like, comment. You know, let me know what you like. If you guys like MLB content and MLB trade rumors, please give me a follow. Anyways, on to the video. The New York Mets have finally landed the player that they were in rumors for the longest time, Freddy Peralta. They acquired Freddy Peralta, and they also acquired Tobias Myers. So they got two pitchers. Tobias Myers is a little iffy. He did have a few issues when it came to last season. He could be a starter if he fixes those issues. Freddy Peralta, that's your ace. Who did they trade away? They did trade quite a bit of things away. They traded the number 3 prospect, their number 5 prospect, Jet Williams, and Brandon Sprout. But it finally solves one of the issues that the Mets did have, which was just not having that ace in their starting rotation. Now the biggest thing is if they're going to go out there and possibly sign someone that could possibly be in the middle side of that rotation. I mean, at a certain point, you have Chris Bassett still sitting there. You got Zach Gallen still sitting there. You got Framber Valdez still sitting there. I wouldn't be surprised if the Mets go out there and say, hey, let's go sign one of these guys in free agency. I mean, the Mets are just on fire. They just continue to sign people, and this team just continues to look better and better as the days go by. I think there's going to be a conversation on who fleeced what. I don't necessarily think there's anybody that got fleeced. I think they both got what they wanted. Freddy Peralta, somebody that the Brewers did not want to pay long term. They got rid of him. They got rid of Tobias Myers, who wasn't doing much in the rotation. Instead, they got a Jet Williams, who's a shortstop. He could also play outfield. So it works out in their favor because I know that Joe Ortiz did perform poorly, and they don't have a significant outfielder as of now. They have Sal Frelick, they got Jackson Chourio, but they don't have that one person. They do have Garrett Mitchell, but Garrett Mitchell has had quite a few injuries when it comes to that. Now, what did the Mets get? The Mets get a ace, and they get someone to add in their depth, which they kind of do need. They could either serve him as a reliever or a starter. I'm very curious on what they're going to try to do with Tobias Myers. So something the Mets are going to try to do is sign Freddy Peralta to a long-term deal. Now, something that should be noted is, look at this dandy tweet. Oh my, is that me? Yeah, that's me. A dandy tweet. Devin Willens, Josh Hader, and Corbin Burns, all pitchers that the Brewers did trade at the end of their last year of the contract, did not sign with that original team that was traded. I just think it's a fun fact. I'm not saying that the Mets aren't going to be able to get it done. I just think it's a fun fact. It's going to be a really interesting year when you look into the Brewers. They already have Brandon Woodruff, they have Chad Patrick, they have Mizurowski, they have Queen Priester. It's going to be a huge young rotation. Anyways, guys, what do you guys think?